Welcome, welcome, welcome to Straight Talk with Shelia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being on this journey with us. I appreciate everything that you do on a weekly basis to make sure that you are here. I want to say thank you to the Igniter team that you're connecting, and I so appreciate that. Today, I just want to spend a few minutes on the topic while you wait, train your words. It's so important. We're still in the waiting season. Yes, waiting is for real, is for real. But there's training needed. And we here in America, we have freedom of speech. And with freedom of speech, some of us make light of it. Some of us, we don't realize the impact of our words, and our words tear down or build up. And you've got to decide which side are you on. You've got to decide how you're going to make your words impact those around you. As a person of faith, I can tell you this: the words that you speak is like salt. And you may be wondering, salt? Salt is a preservative. Salt brings out flavor. Salt, it makes your food really tasty. So are your words. Your words, they have weight, and you need to make sure how you say your words. While we train our words, we have to make sure that we are checking first the headspace that you're in, your attitude. Where are you when you're about to speak your words? Because words have life. In the coaching experience, I see a lot of people talk about things that have impacted them years ago, maybe decades ago. And at times when they share these things, if I pause long enough, I can see tears rolling down the corner of their eyes. And the reason for that is because of what somebody said some long time ago. And it still resonates with them in a negative way. Because those words, they were said at a time when they were very vulnerable. They were said at a time when they were in a space where these words left footprints in their minds, negative footprints. So I stopped by here to tell you that words, they have impact, they have life. And it's important that we use our words correctly. I want to give you an illustration. Words are like toothpaste. Yeah, toothpaste. When the words come out, you can't put them back in. So is toothpaste in the tube. Once it's out, it's out. So we've got to make sure the impact of our words when we say it, how it's going to hit that person. I want you to pause in this season of waiting. And I want you to make sure that you put yourself in the shoe of the other person. Put your foot in their shoe and see if those words were said to you, how would you receive it? If those words were said to you, how would you move forward? While you wait, train your words. It's important that your words offer hope. Your words lift up. Your words don't tear down. We've got to understand how important our words are. It's so important that I want to ask you right now to put me on pause and just let somebody know who you know they've been sharp with their words. They just speak without thinking. And I want you to share this with them and let them tune in and know the impact of their words. And it's time for us to speak differently. It's time for us to make sure that we're saying words that uplift, not words that tear down. I want to say to you that as a coach, as a mother, as a person who have received negative words in my life, I know what it's like for someone to say something to you and you say, oh, words, they're like sticks and stone will break my bones, but words will not. I want to tell you that's such an old statement and such a wrong statement, because words, they break hearts, they break relationship, they break things that you can't fix again. So it's important that we weigh our words before we say them. It's important that we consider the person on the other side that you are speaking to, that's going to receive those words, and you decide, how will that person feel tomorrow? and the next day. Because of my faith, I do believe that my words should lift up, not tear down. And I offer you the same solution today, the same thought to use in your life, in your relationship, in your business. If you're going to offer words, pause, think about those words. And then you decide whether you should release them from your lips. You can stop them right at your lips. If you know that these words are going to be long lasting and bring pain and hurt. But if you know these words are going to lift up and give praise and give them energy and make them excited, go right ahead and speak every word that comes to your lips. It's so important that we train our words while we wait. I am your coach. I am your sister, shining light through the very positive, uplifting, empowering words that's down on the inside of you. Find them while you wait. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for meeting me here. I'll meet you here next week, same time, maybe not same place. Bye-bye.